Hello, amigos. This is your captain speaking. If you look out the window right now, you can see one of the most forgotten islands that's on Earth. That's right, the Animal Crossing New Horizons Islands that have been forgotten because this game really wasn't living up to the name, and pretty much everyone forgot that they have New Horizons.
Okay, don't get that mad when I say that this game is forgotten, but come on dude, when's the last time you've really played Animal Crossing New Horizons? For me, it's probably been a year since I've opened my game. My villages are probably dead right now. It's crazy to believe, but it's true. 1 full year since I've touched Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I don't get the necessity to get back at it. And what is Animal Crossing, for those who are wondering? Well, here's the opinion of a person who's only played New Horizons. Animal Crossing is relaxing. There's no actual ending of this game and no plot or something like that. It's just you, with a bunch of anthropomorphic animals walking around, and a raccoon that takes all of your money. Animal Crossing is the most peaceful game I have ever played, and honestly, I think the series deserves more praise in my opinion. It's so chill and so happy and so well designed. There's no goals or some big boss that you have to defeat. You live a happy life with the other villages of a town, or an island in this case, while trying to survive on capitalism. I take it back, this game has the biggest boss ever. But if you say a bunch of good things about this series, why do I don't play it anymore? If this game has a good community and it's a game where you can just pass the time with nothing special happening, why does a game that sounds boring is actually boring? Well, it all started in 2019 with the reveal that Isabelle was going to be on Smash Ultimate. Then Nintendo remembered, yeah, this character comes from this game, right? And what was the actual good last installment from this? Like, oh. Yeah, I think they deserve a new game. We had Amiibo Festival, we had Pocket Camp, and we had Happy Home Designer. But the last actual good game from the Animal Crossing series was Animal Crossing New Leaf that released for the Nintendo 3DS. People really love that game. Me personally, I have never played it, but from what I've seen and what I've heard, it's the best Animal Crossing experience till this day. It had crazy originality and tons of way of spending the time. So this new game coming to the Switch had a lot of expectations. Seeing that the handheld game is one of the best out of all the Animal Crossing games, the Nintendo Switch one is going to be even better, right? The game was set to release for 2019 but got delayed to 2020, and it was a bummer, but with the trailers and the things that they've shown, the graphics, the villagers, and pretty much everything about the first trailer gave a bunch of hope, and people were just ready to buy this game right on release date. So March 20 of 2020. Yeah, remember that year where everyone almost died? That's right, the year of the quarantine. That meant staying in your house with no human interaction than roommates or your family, and even with them you needed to stay back to be safe. So what better way to spend the time with all of the bad situation than with video games? This game released at the perfect time. With this new game there was a new way of passing the time with other people and also being safe from the outside world. And I can tell you that Animal Crossing's New Horizons was everywhere. Your cousins had it, your grandma had it, your little 3-week-old baby had a copy of this game. Everyone got a copy for the Switch since it was a spark of hope with all of the chaos happening. But here's the opinion of someone who truly has never touched this series till this point. I got bored after 2 months of playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. Look, I get it, it's funny and cute how everything looks, and this game is just a nice way to spend the afternoon and not be super competitive. Like, imagine if Animal Crossing was a try-hard game. I remember I was so excited for New Horizons. I heard from everyone that it was a great game and that it's the best way to spend the quarantine, and no doubt it was. But like, what else is there to do after you get your house? The first hours of the game are some that I just remember with so much originality. You had to work, you had to plant trees, you had to camp in Animal Crossing. But once you get the money to buy a house or a bridge, the game reaches the point of freedom, and let me tell you, it's not that good as it sounds. It gets to the point of, well, this is the game now. You can put stuff anywhere and decorate the island in any way you want, which is nice, don't mind that, but Minecraft exists, you know. And then I thought it was me that I didn't truly appreciate or get this game, but then I checked on people that have put their life onto this series, and even them have the same opinion of this game, not feeling that alive. I remember I was just so excited to get onto this game and, you know, had dedicated areas like a game area or the villagers areas, which looked amazing from what I can remember, but I don't know, there's no like more things to discover or also any other thing to do besides redecorate your island over and over again. And one thing that happened to this game that happened to a lot of games that released in that same era is that the game wasn't finished. Yes, another Nintendo game that has free updates in the future because everyone likes updates, right? On one of the free updates, swimming was added as a feature. Oh wow, game of the year, am I right, ladies and gentlemen? In a game where you're stranded on an island, you're telling me that swimming is going to be added later as an update? It's like adding golf as an update to Wii Sports. Oh wow, that also happened. Also, the swimming update adds nothing necessarily important to the actual gameplay. If you tell me that I get to customize something on water, like, I don't know, add sea lanterns or cool figures that float on the water, it would have been cool. But no, in the water you get to do the same thing you were doing on land. Look for stuff. Look, I get it, it was quarantine time and they didn't want to hold the game more since it would have only added more pressure to the game and all of that. But if they were honest for 1 minute and say, we don't have anything to show you and the game isn't ready, I can assure you that the community can be understandable. But if there's free updates that look very suspicious, don't be surprised when your game gets called out because it is unfinished. I may not be the biggest Animal Crossing fan out there, and I'm not telling you guys that this game is super boring, such a disappointment, but it certainly didn't really accomplish everything New Leaf did, and it blows that this game is so repetitive. Even with the villagers, the same dialogues are reused over and over. They are too nice, goddammit. Trash talk about the other villagers. I know you want to do it, Aurora. The villagers sometimes say something funny and out of the sudden, haha, yeah, it's cute. But most of the time they are saying the same stupid, dumb stuff. And also it's cute to see them sing or do exercise right in the middle of the island. But at the same time, do something else. I didn't pay $60 for you to sing. Well, I don't know if I truly have the mind to actually make a video criticizing this game, which I'm doing right now. But I put hours of effort to make my island somewhat nice, and the overall amount of fun I had on the first month of this game was something so dope. Seeing the villagers hanging around on my island, traveling to other islands for more villagers, going into the museum and seeing that this goes way more deep than expected, and also taking over the turnip market. I was a millionaire every weekend. But seeing that you can't do anything that important with your money after you're done with the game feels so empty in my opinion. Why do I even play this game since I'm just going to be redecorating and talking to the villagers about the same stuff? I know that I've already talked about the swimming, but that wasn't the only update. There were other updates to New Horizons that implemented returning characters as a feature. But in other Animal Crossings, those characters and features were ready from the get-go. So it feels like a punch to the face selling this idea as an official new update while you truly haven't implemented something new. It's more of the same thing. And I've seen the gameplay of the other games and it just looks so awesome. The villagers being actual living beings with feelings instead of being happy all day, the idea of a town and no DIY stuff on the game, more dynamic gameplay, and some people even consider that New Leaf is way better than New Horizons. While I still haven't played New Leaf for the Nintendo 3DS, New Horizon wasn't the best game that people were saying it was. It's fun, and if you want to give it a try, go ahead. Maybe it is your kind of stuff going around chopping trees and doing recipes, but for me, I have a better option for those type of games. I like to compare Minecraft to Animal Crossing New Horizons since Animal Crossing New Horizons is just Minecraft, but cuter and more compact. On Animal Crossing New Horizons, the main thing that you get to do is redesign your home, redesign your island, put in bridges, terraforming. Literally, you can transform your island in any way you want, like in Minecraft. But the difference here is that you look cuter. It's on third person always, and you encounter animals while you are living there. I would have wanted more updates on this game, like, I don't know, carnival update where you get more stuff to decorate your island and a festival type of furniture, or some update that added the addition of boats so that you can travel a bit more of your island, or just to have them laying around with other villagers driving them, or have the return of some furniture from New Leaf since I did some research and not all of the furniture that was in older games got to appear on New Horizons. Seems like somebody got inspiration from Pokemon. This game could have been something else. It could have been the New Leaf of the Nintendo Switch, a game that you can have for 8 years and people wouldn't even complain because there is so much to do. but instead they gave a limited island with villagers that for some reason have the same personality and say the same thing. No actual more gameplay besides the first 2 days, which is something that is not priority for a series like Animal Crossing. But when the fun is over after you've quote unquote finished the game on an endless franchise like Animal Crossing, I think it's safe to say that Animal Crossing New Horizons is way below Animal Crossing New Leaf. And I don't hate this game. I don't have over 100 hours on this game just for this video. I really enjoyed Animal Crossing New Horizons, catching the bugs, fishing really big fishes, and having a good chat with the sheep burger. But other games came along and New Horizons didn't offer anything new and it kinda got stuck on the same gimmick. It's sad that fans from this saga have to stick around with New Horizons for much more time. See the big difference between New Horizons and New Leaf release. New Leaf had a lot of stuff and replay value and many people visit this game from time to time, so spending 8 years with this game doesn't sound that bad to some people. But with New Horizons, I don't even see myself playing this game after 1 year of release. And look at that! It happened. It was fun while it lasted, and a lot of people were saved from boredom because of Animal Crossing New Horizons, but at the same time, it didn't live up to the name. And also Among Us blew up and became a gaming sensation. Like, how do you compete with that?